Hello, hello, hello. Right now it's 1:27 to 28 a.m. It is August the 20th day. August being the 8th month of the year, 2000s and 224s. So here at the temporary house where I stay, got a new job to work at and feeling good. I am working well and doing things well and working and paying for my finishing paying my PennFoster diploma and everything. But let's get straight to the subject. I finished with a yawn of glory and feeling and grace. Um I finished the Penn Foster High School. So I have proven evidence here, and I'm going to show it to you guys. The essay was a stress, but not like a stress. But it gave me problems. So I had to write almost four essays. Four essays. The first essay that I wrote was like three big paragraphs, almost 4 pages. With MLA, modern language arts, with titles and my name on it, and introduction of the to the topic and everything. I went off, man, but at least I can say that I got a 79.50 in grade average in the whole test, in the whole semester. So it was intense. I got to manage myself. They returned it like 3 times and told me this is the last time you're gonna have to write. And I said I'm going to do this. And I grabbed myself. I grabbed all my information that I knew. I started separating things, and I had to space out everything. And every time there was like three to five sentences that was supposed to be considered like a paragraph, and I spaced the space, and made a thesis, a reinstated thesis as well, and then a conclusion. And technically, I got an 80 to I think it was an 82, and I passed. I managed to pass. So congratulations to me. Congratulations to all who try and keep working hard and doing what they can to get their high school diploma, because opportunities are hard to find them, and if you find them, make sure you take advantage of them. And I found a bunch of colleges that accept Penn Foster. A bunch of them. You might not be we might not be able to go to an expensive college like with a crazy degree that gets you paid a crazy amount of money, but you can find colleges that pay up to 70,000, and you can get a degree and earn a lot of money. So my interest is biology right now, and I'm looking at a bunch of colleges right now, and they say that they accept Penn Foster. So I got a 2.45 GPA, and I started with a three something. But the thing was where it was hitting me more. It was digital literacy. So it took me a while to get myself back on my feet from there. I was hurting there, and also Earth Science. I managed to fail one exam, and then I retook it and got a 65. Got a 65, and then I took a physics science. The first one I got a 70. Second one I got like an 80. The third one I got like a 90, and then the last one I got like a 60. And I had to take it again, and I got a 72. So I was lucky, a 73, 72. I was lucky enough to restudy again and reread all the lessons and catch up to whatever it was. I managed to pass my test, my exams, my semester. Now I'm on the road. So, meaning I am doing well now. Opportunities are open. I am thinking about taking out my commercial driver's license by the end of this month, a permit. I'm going to take the test, the the written test, which I'm not haven't been feeling it. See, I've been doing awesome, and technically, yeah. This is that app right there. That app right there, CDL test right there. So I'm going for that. I'm going to take the exam by the end of this month. First, I have to pay this ticket for my license because I was hanging out at the beach at like late night, and a patrol officer gave me a ticket of almost 400 United States dollars, and I had to like really, really do things and and pay it. So I can also become a tax prep, but tax prep is like something that I want to do by voluntary to get a tax write off and work for free for them. Who knows? Maybe one day I'm 50 or 40 and I do it. Right now I'm 30 and I'm enjoying my journey of education and graduating. I'm going to earn I have to write a thesis essay of what I have learned in general for biblical knowledge, theology, and things like that for me to get a seminar bachelor degree. So I have a lot going on, and I want that seminar bachelor degree because it's a degree, and it's from churches like theology, Christianity, and things like that. And yeah, I'm also going for a biology biology bachelor's degree. So it's going to be a great journey after this graduation. I won't be able to make it to Penn Foster and their graduation, but I might be able to buy my own robes and go take a picture with my diploma once I'm finished paying it at any photographer around here and just have my own picture for from graduation and things like that. But here it is, 100%. Hold on, 100% complete. Courses and grades all graduated. I am a happy citizen. I am also a registered Voter. I pay property taxes, land taxes, and things of that. And I am a good citizen. I even pay voluntary taxes. I live a good life. I don't go around disturbing anyone or doing anything bad. I just like to graduate and keep going forward in life because responsibilities only get bigger as we live. Meaning, I have a property and I want to build a home. I am also registered for 5 credits in carpentry. See, which I already have. Like I said, carpentry, carpentry certificates. So I managed to do all this and get a good GPA, a good everything, and maintained well. I'm happy for myself. I'm very happy. You don't understand like how broken I have been. I am 30 years old. I've been broken since I was 17 when I had to move to the Caribbeans and live in the Caribbeans temporary because the economy here was bad. So I couldn't. I never wanted to leave. And and I was young. I had no options. Yeah, I had no options, and I had to really decide between going over there or having to go over there. And I had to go over there, and I never liked it because they wanted me to graduate over there. But I'm like, I am an American. I am a U.S. citizen. I'm born in this country. This is where I'm supposed to graduate. I'm not supposed to graduate anywhere besides here. And I went over there. I dropped out over there. So I'm not going to school over here. I'm like, you for real? Like, you want me to go to school in the Caribbean? Mind you, we're not even from the Caribbean. We're from Spain. Spain and white. The Caribbean was an invaded place that was just made by people and their creativity of want to have independency from the United Kingdoms. Man, probably felt too bullied or something. So yeah, the CDL is a must. I'm taking out my CDL, earning my CDL. So right now I am working good. I have a good job. I'm earning well. I can say um, I'm not poor because poor they say you make 500 a month. I upgraded from there. I was making 545 a month, surviving off a small room, paying 200 a month, and now I make up to 3,000 a month, which is enough for me to one day take out a vehicle, finish paying it. I'm not going for something expensive. I might get a Volvo CX60, and because it's good for the snow, it's like a SUV, a sports utility vehicle, and AWD all wheel drive, and technically um it's like that. It's like trying to take out that vehicle, and I'm accepted already and everything. So once I take it out, I fix my license by the end of this month. By the end of this month, I'm taking out my permit, my driver's permit. I have to refresh myself by taking a course, a driving lesson. I have two certificates, new one of safety driving, and the second one is of car mechanics. So I know how to clean a car, change the tires, blah blah blah, this and that, coolant flushing, and how to worry about the spark plug, have to worry about the filters, um, fuel injectors for the vehicle, odor meter, speedometer, electronic components, and things like that. I know how to solder computers, so if anything ever happens, like a motherboard in a vehicle, I know how to solder it and fix it. So it's all like that. And like, as you guys know, I kind of did wanted to join this, but I feel haunted. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like I try to keep it a secret, but it haunts. It's like it's like I couldn't keep it a secret from people, and people just I felt like haunted, like being weakened for it, being disturbed every day for it, being threatened for it, and stuff like that. So I decided to cut this off and just register for draft and be a good citizen and become something nice. Maybe one day draft happens, I qualify, I go in and I'm drafted in and I see war and I try out what war is, but intentionally this stuff is crazy. This stuff is madness sometimes. It can drive a person crazy. The connection with these things can drive a person crazy and there's nothing to laugh about, nothing to mock about. Because when you're very serious about life and things, you might sound more serious than the people running this thing. Because that's how it was for me. I am from Spain, white, and I have to be real about my things. So I reached a point where I mastered death and I mastered everything. I do not fear dying or making a decision of my life where If I am on a ship and I have to send 50 missiles to another ship for trying to play with my pride, with my nation's pride, or trying to invade my nation's pride or play with pride, I would have done it. So if these people are not requiring that in these days, they're requiring just training a bunch of soldiers or whatever all around, then let that be like that. Yeah. It's not for me to join no army thing or anything of a kind. Everything is just seems like it's just practicing and like learning how to use things and learning how to do things to wanting to do things and wanting to really utilize those things. So it's like a spend. It's mostly a spend, shooting missiles, practice and practice and practice and practice, and depth to whatever that causes depth to. Because we're not at war. For us to be in depth from any military branch, we're not at war. We're not supposed to be in depth because of the military. There's no war going on. So I decided not to join, but I still want to practice with the A's valve. I'm still in that march to success thing and finishing it up and wanted to score a 80 or 90 or 100 or 100 hundreds and 90s, 80s, 100 or who knows. I heard you could score. Anybody could score a 300 to 500 in case. So it's not for me. I send grace to these people, the military branches. I send mercy and good luck in life and good luck in the things they do because money you get it anywhere. Just because you went to the military, the armed force, and you got money, it does not mean that we are any less than you. That was one of the mock that they got paid through this, and we're not. We're nothing, but we're citizens paying taxes. So this is supposed to be like a career, a profession. Be professional. Not everyone does that, but be professional about your rank. Be professional about the things you earn. Be professional because you're someone who decided to grab a rifle and die for a nation. It was never forced upon you. It was a will. You're signed for draft. You don't really need to join any armed force. So if you're joining the armed force to be angry at citizens and downgrade citizens because you're making 70 to 90,000 a year, thousands a year, 70s to 90,000s a year, you make no sense in these branches. Because I never cared about that. What I cared about was mostly the honor. Think about that. I'm in my property, solitude. Who would dare step foot in my property at any branch that I'm in or that we are in? What reputation, what sensation on a person's property, knowing that they are from a military branch? That was all. Now the money would come. The money would be you would be paid. 50,000 plus bonuses. Blah blah blah. Every 6 years you get a raise. You get ranked up every 6 years. So it's like it's like yeah, I've decided not to join. So I'm throwing that to the side, and who knows? Taking out my CDL, I might become a crane lifter, crane operator for construction, and keep going with my carpentry school and everything. Just know that I am a selective person for draft registration, and I'm doing well. So yeah, I got a good grade. I finished my PennFoster High School. I earned the PennFoster High School diploma, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling okay. I feel loosened. I feel calm. I feel like I can hit the road. I feel like can get kicked out of places and I wouldn't care because I know what's my next move. So and consistently, I'm talking to evil grace, evil, malicious people that are of their worst intentions. Get it? Whenever you get a lift in your knee and you feel like you're lifting yourself up, they come and create devastation around you or around me. So that way they can have like the audacity that they're being lifted and you're being dropped. So they can always try to feel like they are our our superiors, not even close to colleagues. Because superiors, according to the hierarchy, superiors don't do that because when you're at a workplace or anywhere, your superior wants you to do good, no matter what. Your superior needs you to do good. Your colleagues need you to do good. Your subordinate needs you to do good because without you, how can your subordinate um, get paid? How can your subordinate make money? How can your superior or yourself as a superior for subordinate make any kind of money for to pay everyone? So it's like a teamwork. So raises are offered, promotions are offered. No one should be attacking anyone for any role because it's not full of my interest to keep a job for all my life. So I have intentions to earn a commercial driver's license, and with what I earned there, I have connections to crane classes, like seven thousands of United States dollars in money just to take the courses and stuff like that, class and pass. So it's things that I look up for. And crane operators make a lot of money. Crane operators and construction sites. So I'm gonna have also my biology degree. By the time I'm 70 or probably 65, I'll be a marine biologist. So yeah, so right here, depending the crane that we use, they get up to 34,000 if you're using a regular small crane or whatever. You get like an easy one. You just pick up things and it's very little. You just drop things. You get 34,000, and then if you're using the pro ones, yeah, you get up to 76 United States thousand no 76,000 United thousands per year. Tower crane is up to 81,000 per year. So hoist operator 67,000, boom crane 62,000, mobile crane 59,000, boom truck operators 56,000, overhead crane 55,000, and yeah, so have a bunch of careers, a bunch of certificates, a bunch of opportunities. CDL. I was talking to myself the other day about airplane marshaling. I found the course like marshaling is like aircraft marshaler. It's like on the airports you use the two lanterns to like to signal the plane when it lands, and it costs about 2,500 to almost 3,000 the course. And yeah, you become certified on it and you become a graduate on it, and it's good, and things of that kind. And it's interesting when things go like that, and you become very smart. You get so many opportunities. So I get a CDL. I got a certificate full of safety handling, manual, and forklift operating, and like domestic abuse, domestic violence, domestic abuse, mechanic, gardening, theology, on the stories and religions, computer soldering, computer components, computer build your own computer certificates, and carpentry and plumbing and handy person. It's like all these things. One day when I have a vehicle, anybody needs a favor or anything, hey, can you come paint my house, or how much? And well, I could do it. And you want to buy the material, you want to buy everything, I'll paint it for you. Matter of fact, they might charge you 7,000. I'll charge you 2,000, yeah, or 3,000. You know what I meant? Just give a lower price than the other one. I would never go from 7,000 to 2,000, but I would say um 4,000 cheaper. Change some receptacles, a hundred United States dollar each. Fix a lamp, fix some light switch, change change some tiles and things like that. I'll do. So it's all good. I am very motivated to do the things that I do, that I know, and get straight to work. And if I get the airplane marshalling as well, it's a plus. Yeah. So I got airplane marshalling. I have all these certificates. I have as well. They're offering me for 700 United States dollars, 700 United States dollars, a PCB course, which is with printing circuit boards, computer, like how to really like hands on hands with a laboratory, how to at Pittsburgh, how to clean computers, how to clean cell phones, how to do things. And technically, uh, yeah, airplane marshals, marshalling earnings at airports. So air 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 marshals make up to 100,000 of United States dollar a year. 100,000. So that's like around, if we say 100,000, 100,000, we divide that by 12 months, you're making up to 7.77,500 United States dollars a year to 8,000 a month. So it's a that right there is a good profession. That right there is a nice profession, and you could say commercial driving license earnings. Commercial driver's license earnings. They say you can win up to 66,900 per year of United States dollars. So someone humble making 66,000 a year divided by 12 months, that's 5,550. I make up to 1,800 or 1,500 a month. So if I make that amount, take away 1,000, let's say 800, that is 3,700 more than what I earn. So it's a good thing. I'm ready for the CDL. I'm ready. I am going to pay my last ticket. I gotta let it go. I might stay with nothing on me. 293.20. So I got my first paycheck from this month, and I'm getting my next one this Friday. And yeah, man, it's like that. But I'm not sure if it's this month or next week that I get my paycheck, because they pay bi-weekly. But yeah, um, I have good plans for myself, my high school diploma. Now I can get hired anywhere. They ask me, hey, high school diploma or general equivalent diploma. Hey, I have a high school diploma. Hey, come, you're employed. Eh, they're offering me to the course for the commercial driver's license. I want to pay for it. They're giving it free. I rather have a bill monthly that I pay 100 or whatever, and let me see, price for commercial driver's license. Um, School. So it's up to 3,000 to 12,000. So Pennsylvania, where I live and I stay and I have my property, the CDL training pricing is 5,315. Yeah, 5,315. So commercial driver's license service fee every 37 to 48 months prior to your license expiration is 105 United States dollar. So that's how it is. Yeah. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to try to pay my license. My license, I have to clear it all out. I went partying in the beach at nighttime, got caught in the beach at the wrong time, and I had a ticket which I forgot of and lost it on my way because I was homeless, and I technically got back on my feet of it. They sent me that. I went to the online website. I called for everything, and I sent this and I sent that, and everything was done right there. So so when we go with this right here, um, commercial driver's license school near me. So let me see the ones they have. They have the 160 driving academy. So driving skill necessary to pass the written test and driving test administered by PADMB. The student will obtain a CDL license. So basically, they give it here. They give it here. So that's the Pennsylvania career link. They give the CDL Class A, Norristown, Pennsylvania, Smith and Solomon driving training ID. So it's up to 4,000 United States dollars. The training, classroom training, occupational license, and yeah, all of that. And the student will be able to obtain a CDL Class A license. General knowledge driven skills necessary to pass the written and driving tests. administered by PA DMV. The student will obtain their CDLA license and have the ability to obtain a driving position with a transportation industry. So residential full-time service costs $3,995. Non-resident part-time non-resident lab fees 140. So 100% earned a post-secondary credential. 62% were employed within 6 months after completing training. And yeah, they do daytime, evening, full-time, part-time. I have 3 days off, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I can take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to do what I have to. And I'm going to now take down this one right here. This one is interesting. I can only imagine if they give some intuition or anything of a kind. If they pay intuition, then for us, we have to pay it. So I would say 16102726050. That would be Pennsylvania career career link. I'm gonna take a nice picture of it. I'm gonna see if I can put it right here. It's my contacts. Yes, it works. I'm going to have to take another one. Discard. Take a photo. Let me crop it. There we go. We have it. Career links and everything. Mm. So training ETPL. They have everything in here. They have the global CDL driver training license school. I know how to get jobs as well with the state when it comes to like using those huge snow plowers that they use during the winter. So yeah, I'm going for the CDL. I passed the test online and I am doing my thing. Yeah. So it's gonna be a great journey. It's gonna be a good journey, and I'm going to really dedicate myself to my life and getting a good life. Because we're only getting old. I feel like I'm going bald one day. It doesn't look like this. My forehead has always been like that since I was young. I've always had that entrance. He used to mock me when I was young. You're going bald. You're going bald. No. I never just like being mocked and mocking people. Never liked nobody mocking me or mocking nobody. Mocks were never great. So I got that right there, and so my next schedule is Thursday 9 p.m. to 5:30. My next schedule at my job. I am freight team associate. We receive the materials and we place them in their aisles and we go home in the morning. So I'm working well. I have a great job that I'm working right now. It can lead to a career because they need managers and supervisors or upper class superiors. I'm not too interested in it right now. I want to like got my first check from them and things like that. So anybody thinking that anybody from any consciousness, any mind, any kind of sweat or spit or words saying that a person does not want to have a job and work is out of their mind. And then you, a fresh high school graduate, have a diploma, fixing their licenses, going for CDL, airplane marshaling, um, biology degree, seminar degree, is a person that really wants a job. It's a person that really wants to work. It is a person that really wants to have their earnings on the side. Well, that way you will say the past is a thief. Imagine that. So, hmm, the fireman test too. I was taking the fireman test. I scored an 80. Firefighter test 80. So I'm doing all right, man. It's called the IFSTA Essentials, Fire and things like that. And yeah, man, earning good money, earning good things, and doing well in life. I have to get a new phone. This is not my phone, but it belongs to my female parent, and I put an antivirus on it. 'Cause, when I first got it, it was like no antivirus, no anything, and I don't like I have become to a bigger awareness that everyone with a phone or a computer needs an antivirus. If video games don't have an antivirus, do not use consoles. So you're gonna need to start using PC, PC gaming, and things of that kind. So right there, scanning. You're protected. That last scan 3 seconds ago. So I need to get more, like the activity report. So I need to upgrade. Get the activity reports, like what they be doing, like IPs that be trying to invade my phone, my computer, the Wi-Fi that I use, and things like that. I got a TP link router, so I have everyone in the place besides my female parent connected to the Wi-Fi raw, which is not good to connect to the Wi-Fi raw, but it's all right. We get to connect to it, and yeah. So back to the back to the class of CDL is almost 4,428 just for the course, the whole thing, and the student will be able to obtain the CDL Class A license. So we're gonna get straight to this and do things. So let me see first. What is the commercial driver's license test examination nation, written or digital, at the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicle. They sent me to a commercial driver's manual. Commercial driver's manual. You can drive all kinds of trucks and all kinds of freights and city buses and things like that. So it says commercial driver's manual, Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, Pub 223, parentheses 10M-23. So the page is from 10 to 23, no, 1 to 196. So Department of Transportation of Pennsylvania, http://www.dmv.pa.gov. Commercial Driver's License Program. It says the legal basis of CDL and CDL testing is found in 49 CFR 38383. And is in each U.S. jurisdiction constitutional power to legislate for the safety and welfare of its citizen. The CDL tests are used to assist in the making of decisions. So CDL test system is not designed to measure successful completion of the training requirements of truck or bus companies. Get it? Why? So, oh yeah, it's like they are telling us that there's like a section where we can find all the CDL test meets or testing requirements set in forth and 49 CFR 383. Trailers over 102, wide in combination, 75 long, 75 I think centimeters long, no, 75 foot long, are not permitted at skill testing. Trailers over 102 as well. So if you have a larger vehicle, please contact the driver license center directed to see if the testing site can accommodate your vehicle. Federal and state law requires vehicles to be empty while operating on a commercial learner's permit during the CDL skills test. So purging of the tank vehicle must be performed prior to testing and within 72 hours. If the determination is made that the vehicle meets the criteria listed above, all play cards and vehicles must be covered prior to the CDL skill test. So play cards are warning hazard signs. For information on a CDL or to schedule a CDL test, please visit the Driver and Vehicle Service website, www.dmv.pa.gov. So it's copyright from 2005. Young girls and women are forced into prostitution along our nation's highway. You can help. Everyday heroes needed. Human trafficking is modern day slavery. Trafficking, use force, fraud, and coercions to control their victims. Any minor engaged in commercial sex is a victim of human trafficking can occur in many locations, including truck stops, restaurant, rest areas, brothels, strip clubs, private homes, etc. So truckers are the eyes and the ears of our nation's highway. And and let's add that to our integrity and our ethnics to live and be a commercial truck driver. That's sad. Women and male prostitutes. If you see a minor worker working any of these areas or suspect pimp control, call the national hotline and report your tip. So they're talking to us truck drivers, like the ones coming for the test and the examinations and the license. To be aware, because a lot of truck drivers, they really pick up prostitutes, the ones that have the bed in the back and everything. They pick up prostitutes. They start doing things with prostitutes in the truck, in their stops, and it's not pretty cool to be like that. So make the call, save lives. National hotline phone number is it's called Traffic Truckers Against Trafficking. 1-888-373-7888. Or you can find them at truckersagainsttrafficking.org. This is the one in Canada. The one in USA is the one I just said. The one in Canada is 1-800-222-TIPS. The one in Mexico is 01800-5533-000. So let's go straight into the topic. Make the call, save lives. Kevin, a truck driver for Conway Truckload and winner of TAT's 2015 Harriet Tubman Award. The sir right here seems like he recognized suspicious activities around that RV in Virginia, and then Virginia stopped and he pulled back by the truck line and decided something was off. Instead of turning off blind eyes, he made a call that brought law enforcement out to the scene within a few minutes. After interviewing the occupants of the vehicle, they discovered that a young woman, 20 years old, had been kidnapped from Iowa 2 weeks prior. She had been beaten, raped, and her whole body burned by instruments heated on the RV stove. So she was being sold by her traffickers, Laura Sorensen and Alder Hodza. May they all rot in hell. Through sex ads on Craigslist, where men were purchasing her and then arriving at the RV to rape her. She was dying from malnutrition and the torture she was subject to. Had the call not been made that brought law enforcement out. Can you imagine being sexually abused by 2 men or 3 men, 4 men, 5 men, paying 2 people and catching all kinds of diseases? Especially if the sex trafficker does not promote um safety sex or anything like that, like the diseases this person must have catched. Poor thing. Probably dead by now or something. So yeah, Tats provided powerful 26 minutes training video, awarded Kevin Kimmel with a truck driver award for reporting the prostitution in 2015. And yeah, so now we're going to the commercial driver's license manual. Introduction, classification, endorsements, restriction, commercial driver's license test, knowledge test, skill test, vehicle inspection, basic vehicle control, on the road skill test, applying for a CDL when you are already licensed in Pennsylvania, applying and so on. driver's disqualification, alcohol, leaving the scene of an accident, and commission of a felony, serious traffic violation, violation of out of service orders, railroad highway grade crossing violation, hazardous material, which is hazmat, endorsement, background check, and disqualifications, traffic violations in your personal vehicle, other safety rules, international registration plan, driving safety, vehicle inspection, why inspect, types of vehicles inspection, what to look for, CDL inspection test, seven steps, inspections, method, inspection during a trip, after trips inspection and report, basics, control of your vehicle, accelerating, steering, stopping, backing, safety, shifting gears, manual transmission, multi-speed rear axle and auxiliary transmission, automatic transmissions, retarders like back like the layers or backwards, seeing ahead, a quarter of a mile you have to see ahead to avoid any kind of accident or be courteous or aware of other people on the highway on the road, seeing to the side and rear, communicating, signal your intention, communicating your premises, controlling speed, managing space, seeing hazards, distracted driving, crash problems, distracted driving, the effects, types of distractions, cell phone, mobile phones, texting, don't drive distracted. Watch out for other distracted drivers, aggressive drivers, road rage. What is it? Don't be an aggressive driver. What you should do when confronted by an aggressive driver. Night driving and driver fatigue. Driving in fall, driving in winter, driving in very hot weather, railroad high weather crossing. No matter what, even if the railroad is not showing signs that a vehicle is that a railroad train is arriving, make sure that we stop and look both lanes correctly. Like correctly make sure that you look down both lanes and make sure that there's no train arriving and that we are safe to move forward. That is why accidents happen and that is why things happen. Right? So I already know most of these things and I want to keep learning more. Driving in very hot weather, you always have to check the coolant. Uh, that the engine has a good pressure, PCI, stuff like that. So when going down a hill, make sure you go 5 miles per hour. Don't go fast. And make sure we lower gear, lower shift gear into the first gear or the second and go down slow. So we have mountain driving, which is select the safe speed, right gear before starting down to the grade, brake, fading on failure, proper braking techniques, driving emergencies, anti-lock braking system, ABS, and then how to brake, how to test your brakes, five press down, no, five, three press down, 5 seconds, let go. It will stay down when you press it down and it comes back up. So how to mount your it's called your CDL truck, commercial driving truck. commercial driver freight, and how to keep it in a good speed. So it's a lot of things like how to mount it, use a certain way how to get on top of the freight and things like that. So skid controls and recovery, drive wheel skids, correcting a drive wheel brake and skid, front wheel skid, accident procedure, fires. If you ever see your truck catching on fire, get to an open place. Always make sure that you purchase online or even for your own safety. Hazard signs like let's say um, road flares for sale. Get some road flares and and turn them on. Yeah, road flares and things like that. Carry some signs with you, some hazard signs and things like that. Yeah, hazard materials rules for all commercial drivers. Cargo weight imbalance. Always make sure that the cargo weight is proper weight for the vehicle. And secure cargo. Cargo needing special attention. Vehicle inspection. Loading and trip starts. On the road. After trip vehicle inspection. Prohibited practices. Use a brake door interlock. Air brake systems and system parts like air compressor governor. Yeah, that's what it is. Here's another one. Dual air brake, inspection air brake system, using air brakes, driving combination vehicle safety, combination vehicle air brakes, a, anti lock brake system, coupling and uncoupling, pinto hook, pulling double, triple trailers, and things like that. So they have so much classes in here, so much learning. See, I still keep going, and we're still there. So part one, introduction. Two, safety. Three, transporting cargo. So the introduction. This part is for all commercial drivers. Section one, knowledge test. CDL, GVWR, serious traffic violations. This section is for all commercial drivers. So, commercial driver's license manual. Section 1, introduction. Commercial driver's license test, medical documentation requirements, driver disqualification, other safety rules, international registration program. Okay, so determining class of CDL requires the GCWR 26,001 or more pounds. Yes. Is the trailer towed on unit 10,000 or more pounds? Yes. Class A. It's for the heavy equipment. Class C. So yeah, speaking about all this, guys, it's all interesting. It's all interesting subject, and I'm not a BSer. I'm not going to lie about my life. I am not going to deny the sequences of and frequency of doubt that people have towards my growth and my future. And like I said, I have so much certificates and I can work well and finish. I just finished high school. Like I said, I'm very aware of that. And I take that with me anywhere. I feel peace and calm. And I finally am a graduate of the United States of America. Not only that, that the PennFoster High School is accepted international and national. So that's another amazing thing. I can go elsewhere and take a test and become anything. So yeah, everything is good. Everything is nice, and like I said, I graduated. I am proud. I am thinking about taking the GED, which is 400 United States dollars. The test, and to prepare for the test, to prepare for the test. So I'm saving this article from P. Dot, and I'm not going to lie. Um, I'm not going to lie. These are the professions I'm looking forward into. These are the things that I am looking into, and yeah, that's about it right there. And I finally graduated. I have a job that I work, and I finally can earn some dollars and really do my thing. Got my first check. Haven't cashed it out. It takes 90 days for me to cash it out. So that's like 3 months. I'm going to stack up at least 3 checks, 4 checks, and cash them all out and pay my license. This week, I hopefully get my next check and I can really do my thing and learn well and pay well and get ready for the future, for my future, my presence today and my future and my things of that kind. And yeah, hopefully, hopefully I can do it. So I'm just hoping that everything goes well for everyone as well. Anyone who wished me well. I hope that you find what your purpose in life is, your spiritual purpose, because you do not want to have a spiritual purpose with the winds of your focus flapping everywhere. So find your spiritual purpose and do what is right with society and yourself. Be a great abiding citizen and a great college student, a cool, fresh high school graduate, then you already know, man, do your things. I feel too mature in life to slack and smoke and hang out and things of that kind and have friends and distractions. I'm already 30 years old. I pay land property taxes. I pay voluntary taxes. I am registered for a draft. I have a empty land property, empty property where an empty property where I can build a home. And I know how to do concrete flooring and foundations and I could build a 2 bedroom house quick, very quick, a 2 bedroom house or three where I could tell my kids, hey, you guys are 18. I got one boy, one girl. Here's your room, here's her room, here's his room, her room, or their room, and my room, and you guys will stay here and do what you'll have to do. Technically go to college, whatever, give them pass on my vehicles to them and have them ride in car vehicles, have them with a vehicle, take them to driving classes and things like that, so they can learn. So I'm working hard. I'm not into relationship because relationships. I had 2 kids and everything went bad, but I had to man up and end the relationship because the relationship was just making me bored. Bored as in I wasn't graduating. I was just working without a high school diploma, without a GED, a general equivalent diploma. I was like, where was I going with this? Where in life was I going with this? So that's none of my business. And I said, hey, the female parent left, and I said, okay, so I'm going to find myself around life and see what I gotta do before my kids turn 18 or whatever because they're living with her. So I'm kind of busy right now. I just graduated, got me some certificates to get better jobs opportunities. Like I did, it happened, and I'm working at a calm place where I don't have to really devastate myself. The recruiters, the managers, and the lead teams are amazing. Um, can can have better because who knows, you might become a crane operator or a after freight driving, become a crane operator or a a crane operator or a airplane marshaller, which you find more harachis, 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 however you want to pronounce it, so that way we can we can do things and earn higher knowledgeable subordinates or colleagues or superiors. And yeah, I'm going to keep on moving forward in life. Later on, get a good career and go forward. Who knows? Probably afford cash my bachelor's degree. So life is becoming better. I do apologize for violence. I do apologize for aggression. But things have to happen for you to defend yourself in life. You're supposed to stand up like it's a riot. Eh, Not that I ever did violence against anyone, but like I said, I am a graduate in this topic, domestic violence and abuse, female and male, all genders. How homosexuality was made as a father beating a child and calling the child a sissy, or a stepfather beating the child, calling the child a sissy, or whatever it is. So I managed to graduate. I am happy for myself. I want to go skydiving. So the student test is like 160 to become a licensed skydiver, and I believe the skydiving is like 295. So hopefully, as my anniversary for graduating, going skydiving, becoming a licensed scuba diver as well. So a lot of things I want to do in life. A lot of things, and teach my kids about things. Teach my kids about things and stuff like that, and do well and keep moving forward in life. So my birthday. So you guys already know my birthday's on November. I'm going to be celebrating probably by getting my CDL and starting school. That's my celebration. I am also a Red Cross. Red Cross. I donate blood. I'm supposed to have an appointment today, but I missed it. I received the news that I am a graduate. I also got my forklift operator by OSHA. See, it's 3 years, so on 2/29/2027. I have to renew it. So I have a long road, a long way in life. So I mean, then once I clean my license, I can apply for better banks. I'm using some of those um, high school kids banking accounts, things like that. They denied my entrance into many banks because I owed a ticket, which I didn't know. So now I want to pay that ticket, and now I want to do my thing. And there's like this little thing over there in the corner where they give out books in library, and I found this picture frame cottages, Spring Lake Cottage, cottage homes, and things like that. And yeah, 250 pieces. I'm going to have to build it. I know that for sure. Let's leave it right there because I don't have the time right now, really, to do the puzzle. And yeah, I filed as well a relief for child support because um, I the female parent lied and she said that I'm earning 2,000 United States dollars a week. Week is about 6,000 to 8,000 a month, almost 100,000 a year. And that's why I've been struggling to pay things because it's been hitting me hard. It's been hitting me hard, especially how I am as a citizen, how I am as a person. Whenever they needed it, whenever my kids needed anything, I was always there. So why the child support? Because I wasn't giving her for her use. That's what I saw. So now I don't have that perfect relationship. I don't have that great female parent of my kids. The person I thought they were masquerade, playing a different persona. Behind, they were somebody else. And and technically, We see things. We see things, and people do harm. Like don't get quick into a relationship. Get to know the person for 10 years, 20 years, and make sure that that person is there for you for 10 years or 20 years. If that person not there for you, they're gonna use you, get child support off you. That's why I only got two kids. My kids one day, 5 years later, when they be 18, they're like 12 right now or 11. 6 or 7 years later, which we're already on 6 years left of that, because this year already went past by. I'll be free from that child support, and I won't have to be dealing with no more female parents more in child support. So I'm not going to be mating with anyone. I already got two kids. That's it. According to birth control and the economy being bad, I'm looking great. I only got two kids, two children. Why do I want to have three kids? Are you crazy? You know how much a pet costs? A pet is like 12,000 a year. Children is like 30,000 a year to maintain. Right? So having two already is 60,000. How to make it for their savings? If I'm making let's say if I'm making um 71,000 a year divided by 12, that's 5,000. I would at least have to take away 20% of that to 10 a month. So 10%, 591 a week, which we times that by four, that's 2,366 times 12, 28,000 for both of them a year. So put it in a Roth account or a IRA. Let that gain a times, let me see, 5.75% IRA account, and divided, that's 1,641 a year for them on top of what I'm saving. Now they get 28,400, 28,400. This is a saying, an estimated a saying. I have not received a pay slip from anyone like this, but 2,840 times, they have 7 years for college, 7 years, and I still have to keep maintaining them until they become a degree, a bachelor, have a bachelor degree, or find out in life whatever they need to graduate. So we times that by, let's say, 10 years, they got 284,000 United States dollars. Now you divide that by two, which is two of them. They both get 142,000, which a degree is like 30,000. Or you want to buy your own property and build your own home or whatever it is, get it? Or buy your first vehicle. I can do 20 years of 20 years of maintaining them. I could 20 years of maintaining them. I can do it. Right? I can do it. And technically, that's how it is for me. It's plans for my kids in the future. He's 500 a month for them a week. Save it while paying them their child support and things like that all the time. Because moving around really did things to me, and yeah, that's how it is for me. And I'll be back. Let me go get something to drink. I will be back. Oh my God. So I placed a morning coffee. It's only 2:56 p.m. So everything is all right and everything is good. No, I'm doing my thing. I'm tired of passing this test right here, passing the most. And that's the CDL. I'm going to take it again. Again. The price for, I'm buying an RV too. I might move into an RV just to move around. So they have very affordable ones. And what was I looking for? I was into time is 2:56. I passed the driver's test. I've been doing well. So tomorrow I might go change my check, but I feel like I'm going to need to deposit in in I'm going to go to Western Union and cash it out because I'm going to need to pay this ticket quick. So if I have 4.99, no 50. Wait, yeah, blah 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 numbers. Take away two. Let me see. 293 minus 25 equals 268. So 499.05 minus 268 equals, I'll be left with 231. The suspension is like 60 United States dollars. And to transfer it over here, I might do it all in one day. Who knows? Mm, So let me check it right here. So I'm in my Florida highway safety and motor vehicles. So my license number is there. Everything is there. So badfundays@gmail.com. The email. Let me go on Google, Gmail, just verified. I agree. Bitch. Let me see, when does my driver's license expires? So I'm back with my cool fag. You guys already know, man. I'm out here and let's go for a small walk outside. Weather's looking amazing. Everything is beautiful. We're getting ready for winter. Remember, this side of Pennsylvania is like a mountain, a huge hill. See, it should be like 60 to something outside. Yeah, that's the West Scranton High School. And there's the beautiful night. See, it's cloudy above. It feels like beautiful, cool clouds and things of that. We have vehicles passing by. We have the United States flag up there. And everything as well. Everything is going well. So, yeah, going back in right now. Beautiful weather. Beautiful, beautiful weather. Oh, as I know. So tomorrow I'm getting busy. Tomorrow I got so much to do. So I have to make a to-do list. To-do list. A to-do list. To-do list. Yeah. To-do list. Mm. So my to-do is like 4 things right now. And what else can I do? What else? What else can I do? What else? Um, mm, like bus pass. By Colts pass and technically also do laundry. So the laundry, um, buy care products like deodorants, um, body spray, Play one lottery ticket. Who knows? Ticket. I owe $40 of a medical bill. So pay that. Um, um, make my appointment for the CDL. So it's going to be a long day tomorrow. Then I have to come home and clean up. I like cleaning, helping my mom, my female parent out, and she's old. She's 50 years old, so I would want to like help her out and things like that. So yeah, that's all I know right there. Go to these two office, cash my check, pay license full, buy bus pass for 1 month, laundry, replay a lottery ticket, pay medical bill, make appointment for CDL test, and come back home. So tomorrow I can catch the bus. Today I can catch the bus right in the front. So let's see what time the bus passes. I might be up early and ready to go. So it opens tomorrow at 9 a.m. I take the bus. The 35 7:23 a.m. arrives at 7:23 a.m. leaves me over exact time. Um, 7:30 a.m. 7:30 a.m. Yeah, 8:20 something. Yeah. So by 9 I can catch the bus here. And see what everything is all about. But yeah, I already got my to-do list for tomorrow and put a box on the side. Check everything I do when I go out. And that's me right there. Gotta do laundry. Laundry is full. My laundry is full. So it's my nice coffee right there. I don't know why his coffee is like that. It's called Bustelo. That's what I don't like. It looks like wine, like reddish, brown reddish. You guys already know, man. Graduated from PennFoster. I got my high school diploma. Took me a long hours of studies. I'm talking about sometimes 24 hours before I started working the job. I would stay up 24 hours, sometimes 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, studying, going to school. I even received a letter once saying, "Hey, you're moving too fast. You might get put on the fast list and paused on the portal." And I had to slow down and do my thing. But you guys already know I am up to good thing. CDL, already got a job. CDL, I'm working a job. Now I'm going for my CDL. Airplane marshaling and tower cranes. You guys already know. Thank you for wishing me well. Thank you for hoping that we all become great people, not just in the United States, but anywhere in society. Stay safe and see you guys.